Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge, are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
Your choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winds of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being could survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its sake. Chaos, great and terrible.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home, together.
to a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft the benevolent hands that guides. You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. Will all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Skeletons! Soldiers of bone?
They must have advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Right where I want you.
You pulled that off with nary a hitch. This will be a rude shock for our foe while you pinch their loot.
Our foe shall know my pain twofold.
Right, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. They mean it's hard. Adorable.
That's just what I was thinking. Fear not, you're safe with me. Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
You'll not live to regret this. Are we leaving already? Oh, bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Why do I feel as though I've seen this exact scene play out before?
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Ratheus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the seafloor shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. Here, if you please.
I've no need to preen. Let my
The dragon. The brine.
His writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Your appetite for discovery rivals my own.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept. Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead. Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. This gloom has an eerie cast.
Follow me.
You seem rather fond of this place, Arisen.
I'm sure the Arisen would not bring us here without due cause.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Plenty of gossip to be had here, I imagine.
Tis well tired. Like a locked town door.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Come to think of it, when I was an archer, I thought myself a master of ranged combat. Laughable, isn't it? Now that I'm a sorcerer, I promise I shan't disappoint you. When it comes to the magical arts, at least.
Would seem our foe is unbalanced.
Let us finish this! Bring the beast down!
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Where the undead?
The ogre is fixated utterly on your rhythm. Hold its movement as long as you can. I'll handle the rest.
Overhead!
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
My mind is not my own. I fear I may bring you harm.
I ought to have braced for that.
A peculiar sensation filled me during my time with Lord Phaesus. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen. I was relieved beyond measure to find that our bond remained unsevered for all that.
But alas, that's where our heartening thoughts end. The world is now in peril and there is much to be done. Say we liberate them. May I deceive me? We'll have our foe multiplied. Nothing will never be done at this rate.
Right where I want you.
Find you pinch their loot.
Naught compares to the
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold just a moment.
What fell magics have brought these decrepit foes to life?
Ice attacks would only be to his advantage. We'll have to try something else. Feast your eyes on this! 'Tis. 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 '
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Back in Vernworth at last. What say we have a mug of ale at our favourite tavern while we're here?
'Tis a city brimming with possibility. We could scour every cobblestone and still not find everything it has to offer.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Oh, could use a rest.
Something good will come of today. They just been a hard day.
The rules at your neck. When does my watch? Fuck's not a big...
It's a pleasure to serve you, Master.
Speaking of which,
By my eye, you lack surety in your step. Not to worry, you'll find your feet in time, I'm sure.
Of course. And I'll be sure to watch you, that I might learn from the best.
'Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I tread.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Leave it to me, Arisen.
There, Master! Undead!
What is the meaning of this, Arisen?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
You've given me much to think about.
This is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
To think that the world could shift so suddenly and so utterly. 'Tis a frightful thing.
We need answers. Who would seek to end this world, and for what purpose?
My magics are at your disposal.
That's the spirit! Not a bad idea.
Pulled that off with nary a hitch. This will be a rude shock for our foe to find you pinched their loot. was impeccably timed, Arisen. But of course, Arisen, you may depend upon me. Do you bear a fondness for this place, Arisen? I can think of no other reason why we should visit it so often.
No experience is entirely without value, but 'tis difficult to summon the enthusiasm when it repeats over much.
I've got... You use this chance to recover.
This chance. We must press home our advantage.
I shall lead the charge!
Master.
The people seek solace by any means, even if they must lay the blame for their situation at the Arisen's feet.
They've got it all wrong. I'm sure our master does not seek a reward, only to help those in need.
wish. Return directly. Creature is defeated. Here's hoping this will be enough to forestall the Red Cloud's advance for a while.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
What have you done to earn its ire?
The very world is under threat.
Ayu,
Lia Fionar Surfirnes. Elelote an fear an anduin. Osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fil arenka.
So you've... chosen the path of the warfarer. In many ways.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alekano mine in fair avehum. Angudo telpe.
I fear for the
The
arbor.
sky glows red with fury. But what have we done to earn its ire? Morfanenwen alkawa.
Vindamund. Jarmen ran soron.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
There's aught to be found there. Can you...
Elelote and osto silfa malantha alekano mine in fair ave. Hum? Angudo telpe.
I fear for
The
the
sky
arbor.
glows red
It
with
would seem there is
fury.
far more at stake here.
What have we done to earn
The very
its
world is
ire?
on the threat.